My branch manager had been in his role for a significant amount of time, and I had been an account manager for a long time, and I was just looking for something different. So an opportunity came up to move to a different landscaping company and do more of a bid install role in sales and installation. It sounded good on paper. I was there for about 6 months, and it really wasn't the culture that I was looking for. It was very eye-opening to see, definitely a different perspective to the landscape industry and how they run their business, but extremely happy to be back. I felt at Brightview at the time that I was overlooked for the current position that I'm in several times. There was a consistent outside of the industry type mentality to bring in account managers, branch managers, VPGMs. I'd seen some work. For the most part, I saw most of them not work. So I was looking for an opportunity not only for growth, but I also need to do some personal growth as well. It was almost a lateral move from what I was doing, but it wasn't with Brightview, and it gave me the opportunity to see that what we were doing was correct, and it was a little bit more of me doing some growing up and understanding how the business was moving forward and what steps that I needed to take to move forward. So I've always been a Cleveland West Sider. I've always been a part of the Avon branch. A lot of the guys that work here today were either they were my key guy on my maintenance crew when I was a supervisor, or they were my ops manager when I was an account manager, or my account manager now that I'm a branch manager. We've all become friends over the last, most of us have been here for 15 years plus. We've all become friends. We know each other's families. We know each other's wives and spouses. And, outside of work, that's fantastic. Inside of work, we all know what we have to do to get the job done. And there's not one of us that wouldn't help each other out. Every branch, I believe, struggles with quality and details at certain times of the year. And it's no different than what we're going through right now here in Cleveland. But every single person always leans in, and every single person is willing to help. So that was a huge deciding factor on coming back to the company. I was looking for more of a challenge professionally, and I got that and more from that other company just based off the way that it was operated. And coming back, it was just refreshing to know that I was able to come back to the company in the same position. I already know the position, so let's focus on the fact that I'm back, and let's focus on how I can make the account management position better for not only myself and the team. And it worked out really well, and we actually improved our renewal percentage year over year. We improved our work order sales. So then it just became small incremental goals. I've always had an operational background, and if the position came up to apply for the branch manager position, I was going to. And luckily, I was able to vet through the process and move forward and take the position that was offered. Since I've taken over, it's kind of the mantra of refuse to lose. We have always gone down rabbit holes and found ways to consistently say, well, we can't do this because we don't have this piece of equipment, or we can't do that because it's not the right way. It's just, we need to figure it out. We need to move on. So the mentality in Cleveland is starting to change in the last 8 months. I guess the best thing is not one of the guys here is going to give up on me, or is going to walk out the door without a conversation, or if they have problems, they come in all the time. I talk to every one of them every single day, and we take care of each other. I guess it's more, it instills trust in each other. It's family, but we got to get our jobs done. We got to do our jobs, and everybody's responsible for their job.